welcome back to the channel, you guys. JP here. We're on the Jaguar F-Type. We got our beautiful custom risers in from RocketFish Engineering. There's their sweet little logo right there. What we did is we went and we worked with them. We originally 3D printed these just to make sure they were gonna fit. Look how perfect those came out. This is anodized aluminum, so look identical to our test fit. We know that these plastic ones fit out of our 3D printer, so we know these are gonna fit right away. So we're gonna go ahead and yank the wing off. We'll put you in a POV situation here, get you mounted to the hat, and we'll get started.
Built with soul, not just steel.
One last look at it from here. So why we did this is because, one, we're sticking off the bat pretty far, and we're not actually getting any of the clean air off the roof line. So this wing's mounted a little too low, but we also wanted to get the rear of the wing closer to the rear of the actual diffuser down there. So what we're doing is I gave them all the measurements. RocketFish Engineering got all the measurements of the angle of the hatch, height, everything. We did a bunch of measurements, kind of talked back and forth, and we ended up deciding to go up closer to the roof line and in a couple inches, so that whole thing will shift everything upwards. So one, it'll put the wing more over the body of the car, but it will also get it into that clean air, so that way we can build a little bit better downforce. We are in the middle of building a custom front splitter as well. So we've got it there. We started doing it by hand. We converted that into CAD, and we're working with RocketFish again to see about getting this just cut out, routed out of pre-made carbon fiber that's already reinforced and strong. So might be the way to go. I'm gonna kind of look at the cost effectiveness of that. So we're gonna go ahead and get you guys going. We're gonna remove the wing first. So we're gonna take these upper mount bolts off, then we'll remove this third one, and then we'll pop the trunk and get rid of the mounting plates, get those out of there, the mounting bolts, and then we'll swap them over. Oh, don't go under there. There we go. All right, guys. So what we're gonna do now, go ahead and set these down. Take the wing out. We're gonna set the wing upside down, just on its little edges there. Those edges are open, so don't gotta worry about them getting scratched. So now, when I was designing this wing, or working back and forth with APR, I sent them all the measurements of all this, because this is a factory spoiler that comes up at 72 miles an hour here. Hopefully you guys can see that. So we disabled that, but then by disabling it, this could just pop up whenever I wanted. So I wanted the mounting plates to hold it down. So that's what this does. It bolts in here, and it bolts through the body up here, or through the shell. And then what's nice is all the bolts are hidden behind the factory trim. I do need to repair this one trim. I got this one piece popped off, but so you can see here, that's through multiple layers there, and that's through multiple layers there. Big fender washers in there. So, and everything's hidden on both sides, right behind the cover, so you don't see it with the trunk open. Boom, boom. So we're gonna go ahead and get those removed, and we'll start swapping everything over. Okay, so you can see quite a difference in placement from the originals. So we're moving the top mount up here, the bottom mount here. So we got those all out. What I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go ahead and go grab some Loctite, and we're gonna add a little bit of Loctite thread sealer on the mount side, so that way, because I was having problems with these coming out with the nut. So grab some Loctite. We're also gonna grab some anti-seize for these, because my last set of these that I had to get got stuck, so I had to order these. So we'll get all that going. Red Loctite in there. So the moment of truth. Finding out if our holes are in the right locations. And that looks very much beautiful. So our math that we sent to them was right, and their math after redesigning was dead on. So that is awesome. That means these should go right back in to their locations, just like so. Bada boom, bada bing. We're gonna go ahead and get these bolted back on, and we'll start putting the wing on, guys. Might help if I put it on the right direction on this side. Pay attention a little bit more. There we go. Alright, so what I actually think I'm gonna do, guys, is looking at this, I think I'm going to go ahead and get these started, but I'm going to leave them backed off couple turns. That way, because this does kind of taper down, these are going to go out. So I want to be able to get them on the wing and then clamp them down onto the rubber, because the rubber will take up the slight angle difference. So, so I'm going to tighten these up just about touching, leaving them just a little bit loose. And then from there, I will do the wing, get the wing mounted, and then come back and tighten these up. There we go. Bada boom. Bada bing. That one goes in like that. That goes in like that. We gotta get our nut started there. Okay. Let me run these in. Alright. Let's see how well everything fits. Alright. Perfect. Okay. Beautiful. Nice tight tolerances, just like they're supposed to be. There it is. Okay, we can get these ones started. Oh, let's actually make sure it's lined up. Bam. This one needs to come back my way a bit. There you go. Bam. Okay. I have these ran, got some anti-seize in there, got them ran all the way down for now, because what we ended up doing is the original ones were an inch longer. When I ordered these ones, they were like $100 from APR, and these came and they were this too small. They were an inch too small. So when we designed the riser, this we moved up the distance that this is short, so it has full range of motion as the longer ones would have, if that makes sense to you guys. So awesome. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so what we want to do, get this in here. Do these. I am super happy with the machining on this and tolerances. Thank you, RocketFish, and whoever you have your supplier cut this stuff. My little wedge fell over. Let's do that. Just trying to keep it from closing on me. There we go. Okay. go ahead and get these. Okay, okay. There we are. There we are. That one's through. That one's through. Okay, wings are on. Get all of our nuts started. 1, 2, 3. That one. There we go. There you go. One started. And we'll have to leave all these loose until we get the wing angle set, but now it is looking like a wing. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten these down and then get the wing set where right now it's leaning back. We need it to lean a little bit forward. So let me go ahead and finish tightening all these down, and then we'll finish setting the wing. We'll do a final walk around. Okay, we're slowly getting there. We are at almost 1 degree. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 halves. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 halves. Okay, it's at about 3 degree. I usually run it at about 5 degrees, so we are just about there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, 5.1. About a quarter. Nope, lost it. 45. 45. Now, we've got those all tight. What we want to do, this is how I measure mine. I just make sure that these are parallel and reading the same amount directly over the mount. This one is at 6.30 directly over the mount, same angle as the mount. It looks good on that back side. See if this says the same. 6.20. That is, I mean, damn close there, but we can, I knew where I put my wrench, there we go. We can bump this just a hair. There we go. 6.30. 5.0. Okay. All right. There's the roofline shot, guys. Looks freaking sweet. Side profile. So we have that nice splitter. It's going to look really good. This thing will have a nice aero package. It already kind of factory has splitters. The factory underbody is pretty much, it is ABS, but it's pretty much flat underneath already. Diffuser and the angle, we have the exhaust muffler from Velocity AP. It's got a nice clean flow right out the center diffuser there. I don't know if you can see the angle. It's all straight down. Eventually we'll probably box in a little bit more around the pipes and get a nice flat bottom in the back, but about front of the rear tires all the way forward is pretty much flat. But yeah, that is now up there with those, like a GT3, GT4 style wing for good clean air. Again, shout out to RocketFish. Anyways, guys, that's it for installing these new custom risers. For now, learning, building, and sharing the ride. This is JP Street Performance. Until next time.